I'm Chaytna. I'm 63 years old. I'm from Vancouver. I was in Israel in 1977 in the Red Sea, and I had a near drowning experience where I saw light, and I had a very intense experience. And the next day I got up and I thought, I have to go to India. I need to know something, and I think I'll find out in India. So I proceeded to go overland through Greece and Turkey, Iran, Afghanistan, and Pakistan until I reached India. And I crossed into India through the border before Amritsar, and I thought, yep, I've come to heaven. It felt like heaven. There was a great big sign, which I'll never forget, of folded hands, and it said, Mother India welcomes you. And then it said Namaste. And I thought, yeah, I've come home. And I was heading up to Kashmir, but there were skirmishes at the time and there was fighting, so I was advised not to go. So I thought, it was very hot, it was summer, so I thought, I'll just go to the next valley over, which I had heard about, which was the Kulu Manali Valley. And I came here and to this valley in the Himalayas, and I fell in love with this valley too. They're very unusual species, the dogs here in the mountains. They're extremely smart to survive here because most of the dogs are stray and they're animals that just wander the roads freely. But to survive even past 3 months, certainly up to a year, you have to be very smart and strong. And so a lot of the dogs that I come in contact with, I've also come in contact with a lot of dogs that haven't survived and have tried to make them survive, but the ones that survive and become dogs are usually very smart and very intelligent and full of personality. And they really respond to being helped because they're street dogs and they're strays and they have to struggle so hard to survive. When you show them kindness and love and food, they really respond in a way that you can't imagine a Western dog doing. It's in my bloodstream almost to be able to help dogs. And I think it started from when I was a little girl. And my mom was a breeder of Cocker Spaniels and then afterwards German Shepherds. So we always had a lot of animals in the house. My mom is also an animal lover. And we had from about 1 dog to hardly ever 1 dog. I would say 2 dogs to 12 dogs in the house at any given time. Plus other animals, cats, chickens, birds. My mom liked to save things, and so I think it's in my DNA. I certainly picked it up. So from a very young age, I must have been 7 or 8, from a very young age, I got the habit of trying to save dogs. And growing up with them, I came to see what very special animals they are. And then when I came to India, I got off a bus in Chandigarh. And this pack of dogs, this mother and all its babies just came. There must have been 40 people getting off the bus. They all came running up to me. So there's something I carry also that just makes, I don't know what it is, but all dogs seem to understand that I love them, and I love them. And it makes my heart, like it's hard for me to pass a sick animal. It doesn't have to be even just a dog. It's hard for me to pass a sick animal, a sick child, anything in need if I'm able to help. If I'm not able to help, that's a whole other story. But if I'm able to help, it feels so good, in helping. And then the ones that die, it feels so bad, but I don't mind. Like even when the tears come, I don't mind because there's so many animals that have been saved, and it feels great. India is a very special place. It's a very charming, vibrant, spiritual, loving place. I love the people. I love especially the local women. I've really, really become good friends. I learned the language, and I've really become good friends with a lot of the local women. And of course, they all have dogs now. So we have lots to talk about usually. And I love the environment, that it just lends towards freedom. And in that freedom, I love the animals because they're free, mostly the animals. I don't own any animal anymore, but I help all the animals that wander around freely that come across my path. And I keep thinking that I'm going to leave India, but I keep coming back because that freedom and that joy of life, which is so vibrant here, in the animals, in the people, in the whole atmosphere, it just keeps attracting me.